What's the deal, you guys? What's the deal? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on now? Before we get into today's mess, let me let you guys know that the Scene ATL officially returns tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's episode 5. That means we got 3 more episodes to go, and I cannot wait for you guys to see tonight's episode. I'll be going live right after tonight's episode right here on this platform. Okay, so I could talk to you guys about the episode. So be on the lookout for that. The live is already set, so be on the lookout for it. Okay, so I just had to let you guys know that the show is officially back. I know there's been a lot of pushback. There's been a lot of delay with this show, child, and I was almost saying fuck it, whatever, but we're still here and we're coming back to finish off this season like we said we would. So be on the lookout for that. Now let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about. We got 2 different topics that we're going to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and get into the first topic of the day, which is Chris Brown, his baby mama, and his new girlfriend. They are beefed out on Instagram, honey. They was beefed out the other day, and baby, I was completely entertained because I did not know that Chris Brown had this type of thing going on. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Now the first thing, it started off with this post right here from Diamond Brown. Chris Brown's baby mama exposes him for allegedly having a baby on the way, and it says, leave me and mine's alone, worry about your new baby on the way. And then she tagged Chris Brown in it. So let's look at this. So this is Chris Brown's most recent girlfriend, Jada. So Chris Brown is dating some girl named Jada at this particular point in time, right? So here's the thing. I'm kind of thrown off by this because I'm trying to understand what exactly is the people mad about. So you're the baby mama, you're not a girlfriend. So he's with another woman now, and you're mad because she's possibly pregnant. Is that what this is? Because that's how it's coming across to me. And what are you mad about? Like, are you upset because you was still fucking him or something like that, and he went and got this chick pregnant, or you didn't know nothing about the girlfriend and that's why you're mad about him getting her pregnant? Or if you just mad because he with another woman and she pregnant and he still be fucking on you? I'm just trying to understand this because this is really my first rodeo with the Chris Brown and the baby mama shit. So I really don't know. But I was just really confused by this whole thing because she's talking about some leave me and mine alone. But you can say leave me and mine alone all the fuck you want to. But in the same breath, it's like he can't leave you alone if you want their child support. He can't leave you alone if it's about their child support. So if you want their child support, you might not want to say leave me and mine's alone. So it is what it is. But I'm guessing, her feelings are probably hurt. I mean, I really don't know. But let me just say this, and let me put this back up here because I got these 2 girls mixed up, to be honest. Jada is the girlfriend, and Diamond is the other girl. But my thing is they look kind of alike, and it seems like Chris Brown like the same type of girl. That's what it seemed like to me. But they light skinned and shit, so you already know how you feel about light skinned girls, child. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the post. So Diamond Brown come back again, and Diamond Brown says this right here. She says, bye, girl, you never thought you was the last. So Diamond Brown responded and says, of course not. Nobody been wanting that man for years. What I'm not messing with is the fact that he been making threats to my man in my relationship because I'm trying to move forward. Don't speak about shit that you don't know. Okay? So here we go. Someone says, Diamond Brown says, you confused because I've been letting shit slide for way too long to keep the peace. My baby daddy want to ruin my relationships. Bet I'm airing it all out. Someone says he can move on multiple times and have babies all over the place, but the second of his baby mamas want to move on, the second one of his baby mamas want to move on, he causes chaos in her life. Nah, girl, good for you. Diamond says, exactly. Talk to him. I've had enough. Someone says, I figured that much. You will always have my support. Someone else says, this may be true, but airing that out is not okay. Handle this privately. Social media don't care and would be a major problem. Blessings. Someone else says, not for real. I just don't understand this guy. He wants to date all of them. And then someone else says, I'm sure he's tried. And then Diamond says, I tried to handle it privately. This has been going on for a minute, Hunty. He thinks he's untouchable. Someone else says, yes, you go, Diamond, move on. Someone then they responded with that part. That there's been so much going on behind the scenes. And then she went on to respond to this one and said, I'm trying. This the second man he's trying to run off, boo. Then this other burner page says he wants to make his rounds and add more. It's not okay, especially to showing them that your baby showing that to your baby girls. She should be able to move on and have a healthy relationship with someone who can be there for her. Then Diamond makes this post and says, sometimes you wake up and realize, yeah, that's enough of that. Then you shift completely. Then there's the original post with me and mine's alone, worry about your new baby on the way. So that's pretty much the gist of Diamond Brown. Now that she explained why she's saying the shit that she's saying, now I further understand where she's coming from. It's kind of like, okay, girl, you done set up there, you've been threatening my damn man, involving yourself in my motherfucking relationships, and you got all this shit going on, but instead you want to sit up here and play with me. You want to sit up here and play with me and you got somebody else pregnant, but in the same breath, you don't want me to move forward. Like, what the fuck is that? You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely get it. And my thing about it is this right here. I really don't, I really it's nothing that I don't believe, because I damn sure believe that Chris is probably harassing her, and he's probably harassing that man of hers too. So I'm very much inclined to believe that this is the type of thing that Chris is doing. He seemed like the type of person that's like, yeah, you my baby mama. I might not be in a relationship no more with you, but at the same point in time, you can't fuck nobody else. You can only fuck me and nobody else. And I don't give a fuck if you got another man, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you got another man, bitch. You can't have no other man besides me. Chris gives me that type of shit, because wasn't he stalking Carucci around and all this other shit that he was doing? So I don't been more not believe this shit than the man in the moon. I believe every motherfucking word of it. Trust me. So now, after Diamond Brown then came out and said all of the things that she has said, now his new girlfriend got some things that she want to say. So let's get into what she got to say. Now we get into Chris Brown's new boo by the name of Jada Wallace. She responds to the baby mama after she accused him of having a baby on the way with her, and says baby mama won't allow Chris to see his daughter and tries to date his homies. Okay, so let's get into it. Bitch, you a lame for running to the internet, trying to air business out like you not the one that's stopping him from seeing his daughter. Never answering the phone. Shut that shit up when you been stopping that from happening because you and your feelings. And Diamond, let's not forget who funds your whole life. That house, them cars, everything for lovely, etc. You're talking about 50-50. Where your 50? This narrative you trying to run with on the internet to get a little attention is truly sad. It's never been about him not seeing or taking care of his daughter. Stop trying to act like you just this bossed up bitch. Keep acting for the internet though. That's what moves your lame ass. Then she says, nobody trying to ruin your relationship, ho. You fucking with people who be around at the house smiling in faces. Little homies just because you want to get a rise out of your baby daddy. It's called principle. You should never fuck with your It's called principle. You should never fuck with your baby daddy's peoples. You thought you ate with that story, huh? Take your own advice, bitch, and worry about you and yours, not me and mine's. I'd be so quiet, but you really outdid yourself. Okay. So someone said, okay, but are you gonna tell us who the mama is? That's all we want to know. Air it all out. And she responded with Jada. Who else, sir? Okay. And so that's pretty much the gist of that, because I think I've already read all of this stuff. Okay. So that's pretty much the stuff with Jada. Now Jada pretty much responded and kind of went in on her. But my thing is, I personally wouldn't have came out and said a motherfucking thing, because y'all arguing over a nigga that ain't shit. And my thing is this right here. I mean, you can defend your man, but at the same time, it may be best that she stay out of it, because I don't really think that Diamond really attacked her in this. I think she pretty much just told him to go worry about the baby that he got on the way or whatever and things like that. But I don't really think that was like a stab or a dig to her or something like that. Unless it's a whole bunch of bullshit that's already been going on that us, the public, don't really know anything about. So that could be one of the problems. I mean, that's what I'm thinking that it is. But all in all, it just looked like to me, just as a man looking at all this shit, it looked like two goofies fighting over a nigga that ain't shit. Two goofies fighting over a nigga that really ain't about shit at all. That's what it's looking like to me. And it's unfortunate. But let's go ahead and get into the next part of the story now. Diamond Brown responded, honey. She didn't clap back at Jada by saying that she'll throw hands when Jada's baby drops. So let's get into it. So she said, you don't know shit. I've known this man. No, she said, bitch, bye. You don't know shit. I've known this man for years, and you've been around for how long, LOL? He say jump and you say how high. Now, first of all, did you do the same thing? When you was with him and you were fucking him down, was you jumping up every time he said how high? Because I feel like a lot of you motherfuckers was doing that. And now that you're no longer with him now, it's a bad thing to jump up when he say how. And on top of that, it was okay when you did it, but now you see another girl doing it, and now you're trying to, tell her down for doing the same thing that your ass did. You ain't off the hook, baby. Because you was on that same stuff, baby. Stop. Just stop it with the bullshit, okay? Stop it, But anyway, let's continue, child. Let's continue. So she says, first of all, I've been trying to handle this privately. The second time, he's been pissed about me moving on. You don't know shit. You just came around. This nigga blew up my man's phone and his brother's and started making threats. I don't take that shit lightly. You ain't woke no smoke for real, ho. Watch your mouth. I never kept Chris Brown from Lovely, but one time, and it was recently because that weirdo spazzed on my daughter's best friend's parents about a sleepover after her birthday party. He be feeding you whatever you want to hear, shawty. I have a job, bitch. I do my part. What do you do for a living besides bow down? On top of that, I am the main parent. I'm with my child day in and day out, something you know nothing about. Fucking with my baby daddy's people, you dumb. That's how I know you know nothing. I've been around this man before I got pregnant with Lovely. Get off social media, bitch. Wait till that baby come out. I'll whoop your ass for real. At Jay Wallace. Okay, so that's pretty much what Diamond Brown had to say, honey. Diamond Brown ain't playing no games with Jada Wallace, honey. Diamond Brown, baby. Let me see, is there anything else going into that? Okay, so then that is when Chris Brown came up and said this. I ain't playing no internet games. So that's pretty much all that he got to say to Diamond Brown. Let me make sure there's nothing else that I need to post up here. Once Chris Brown said he don't play internet games, that was it. That was it. That was all. There was nothing more to say. I do believe that Chris Brown is the biggest culprit over all of this stuff. I do think that both Jada and Diamond Brown are both weirdos that are fighting over a nigga. And I think that he is facilitating the fighting over his nigga ass. And that's just what I think. I just feel like Chris Brown ain't really the type of nigga to be fighting about. I just feel like he's not. Like, what y'all fighting over him for? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why? He put his hands on women and shit. He do all kinds of shit to women and shit. So why are we fighting over this man? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why are we absolutely fighting over this man? Because it ain't really nothing to be fighting about. At least in my eyes, it really ain't. So you feel what I'm saying, y'all? Like, I don't know why, but okay, Chris Brown, and okay, Jada, and okay, Diamond Brown, okay. But that's pretty much the gist of that part of this show today. So let's move on to the next story, and that is this big story that's going around about Fantasia and her daddy and her husband. Now, Fantasia's daddy then took a page out of Rilla's book and decided to go on the internet and call out Fantasia's husband, Kendall Taylor, following his reproposal, saying that basically accusing him of pinning missing money on Tasia's financial advisor and getting them fired. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what Daddy Fanny got to say, and then we'll be back because Fanny and Kendall Taylor responded.
Those that are Fantasia fans, and because I want y'all to know one thing. I love my daughter. She's my daughter. And I want all her fans to keep her in prayer. The work that I put in with my kids at a young age, I dare not let somebody that I know manipulate. Now, she's had a lot of them to do it in the past. But this one here, I got proof. Those that are Fantasia fans, and because I want y'all to know one thing. I love my daughter. She's my daughter. And I want all her fans to keep her in prayer. The work that I put in with my kids at a young age, I dare not let somebody that I know manipulate. Now, she's had a lot of them to do it in the past. But this one here, I got proof. Those that are Fantasia, you can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other. When I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing. And there was no paper trail on his part. The other folk got fired. But he got her fired. How a concerned parent like yourself, whoever's got a family, whoever's got a daughter or a son, you sit back, that would be less a man of me. You can't not to shout it out. I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Now, if my daughter don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, if she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. You got to deal with God for that. You say you love God, but you put a man before him. How can a man come out of prison and then listen to the video, not to shout it out? I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Now, if my daughter don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, if she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. You got to deal with God for that. You say you love God, but you put a man before him. How can a man come out of prison and then listen to the video, not to shout it out? What the man said. Go back, listen to the video. The man said, She chose me. She chose me. Bible readers, is that what the word say? He supposed to chose her. When they done come, taking all your assets away that God give you. So now listen, this is not a call. I'm not going against my daughter. But if the God is in you, don't show you manipulation. What the man said, go back, listen to the video. The man said, she chose me. She chose me. Bible readers, is that what the word say? He supposed to chose her. When they done come, and when your man go openly and say you chose him, there's something wrong with that picture. Pray for Fantasia. Fantasia fans, I love Fantasia just like you do. But you don't want to see nothing happen to Fantasia. You don't want to see her be taken over, taken advantage of. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. If y'all think I'm wrong, just call me a crying father. He cried to her, but I'm a crying father. Okay, somebody said, oh, you just mad because she don't deal with it? No, baby. I do me. I take care of me. I take care of me. God got me real good. And when your man go concerned, I want my baby to come out on top. Well, it's some things that I know about that I really, that's why I'm pushing this. Listen, it looks like love. But y'all know how the game is. Y'all, we're not dealing with stupid people like we know what's happening. That walking out on, that's a publicity stunt to make it look like that's a publicity. First of all, you walk across the hey, wait a minute, y'all. I love y'all, but watch this, y'all. God, somebody. Oh, Lord, people wake up. Concern. I want my baby to come out on top. Well, it's some things that I know about that I really, that's why I'm pushing this.
I gotta make something right. Hey, Houston, if this could be a moment for 11 years, for many anniversaries, many birthdays, I gotta be quick. And many times I share my energy with you. So these relationship my life. Your eyes have been so good in our lives. We focus so much. We pray so much. We fast so much. We're going to walk into a brand new home. And I need to walk into that home with you. I gotta make something. And all the beauty that we've experienced over the years, we got a blind spot. You know, 2014, we sat and had a conversation after 3 weeks of knowing each other. And he said, what do you love? And we did. And we did. And they said, listen, the truth. But the one thing that's innocent in our life is we talk about we did. But I didn't probably propose. We're going to walk into a brand new home. The one thing that I learned is we did. But when a good woman desires a public proposal, but a guy woman, she deserves one. For 11 years, you woke up every morning and you chose me. For 11 years, you gave the pregnant mother to our children. For 11 years, you fasted and prayed. So I'll give you a hearing for every year. The one thing I did, everybody know.
Okay, so that was pretty much the daddy speaking his piece on the whole situation, and we see Fantasia's husband reproposing to her after 11 years. I thought that was pretty sweet. But what I want to say about Fantasia daddy is this right here. I find it very puzzling and very baffling that you're the person to come out here and try to speak on Fantasia's husband and talk about him like a dog, but yet you the same one that tried to sue her a long time ago. Didn't you sue her years ago when she had those money issues? It's always some press person in your family that's always trying to come and make a moment be about them. At the end of the day, if I was Fantasia, I wouldn't fuck with you at all, bitch. You sit up here and tried to sue me and all that other shit, and you want to sit up here and do all that. Like, come on now, you got to stop that. You got to stop that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, why do people not want to allow other people to be happy in their relationships? What's it to you? Like, and I could be speaking from experience. But my thing is, I'll never understand why people have so many different opinions about other folks and their relationships and what they have going on, and want to sit up here and say what they know, what they heard, what they saw. No one gives a fuck about that. You tried to sue her. So who's gonna take your word for anything? Now, Fantasia came out and exposed her daddy. So let's go ahead and get into that. So Fantasia responded to her daddy and posted his mugshot and said, I wasn't going to do this, but this has gotten out of hand. Joseph Barrino, I can't even call you dad or father. You are a donor. We have covered for you long enough. My mom and me have made you look like you were an okay man, but now you have come for my king. Tonight I will go live, and behind me will stand all who knew you. How can someone steal if Fantasia Taylor is the CEO and my king Kendall Taylor is the president of all of our companies? Tonight I shall finish the war that you started. Okay. So at the end of the day, Fantasia sounds like Nivea right now. Don't mess with my man. I'ma be the one to bring it to you. Got my girls, got my man. So find your own and leave mine alone. Okay, there go the mug shots. There go that. Yeah, and domestic violence
Close that
charge.
fan.
So you want to sit up here and talk about this woman's man, and you walking around here with a domestic violence charge now, Daddy Fanny? You might need to stay the fuck out of it. Might need to stay out of it. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what else is going down. So Fantasia's husband, Kendall Taylor, also came out and
When I
said
met
some
my wife, I
things
was running
and said some things. So let's go ahead and get into that right now.
my own multi-million-dollar company, period. That means her success, her career didn't build me, didn't shape me. That's because I went to Sunoco Leadership Academy, BMW Black Belt Training, Tuck School of Business, Small Business Accelerator, CMEDI Business Initiative, and had a lot of success and a lot of recognition. I'm grateful for those things because I am a justice impacted individual and I had to overcome tremendous adversity and circumstances in order to break a lot of criminogenic mindsets and trauma and behavior that was keeping me at living at a lower level than what I was capable of. And I experienced incredible success. However, I wasn't satisfied with that success. And I started going into the prisons and sharing the gift of game and being transparent and vulnerable, helping brothers that are. When I met my wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar company, giving them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate. Okay. Then I met my wife. I hope she don't get upset with this, but I'm gonna speak the truth. I asked for the prenup. A prenup wasn't put on me. I asked for it because I had business partners that I needed to protect, and I needed to make sure her family knew that I had no intentions on coming after anything that she had established before she met me. I wanted to create a runway where we could just experience love with each other and figure out what this natural feeling was that we were exploring, that was just exploding in both of us, that provoked us to get married after 3 weeks. You dig? After that time, chaos broke out. The gentleman who is taking the initiative to use her and my platform, because he does not have one, to demonstrate things that are beyond false and fictitious, giving them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate. Okay. Then I met my wife. I hope she don't get upset with this, but I'm gonna speak the truth. I asked for the prenup. A prenup wasn't put on me. I asked for it because I had business partners that I needed to protect, and I needed to make sure her family knew that I had no intentions on coming after anything that she had established before she met me. I wanted to create a runway where we could just experience love with each other and figure out what this natural feeling was that we were exploring, that was just exploding in both of us, that provoked us to get married after 3 weeks. You dig? After that time, chaos broke out. The gentleman who is taking the initiative to use her and my platform, because he does not have one, to demonstrate things that are beyond false and fictitious, giving them breadcrumbs so that they can navigate. Fictitious, it's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding, didn't want to speak with me, get to know me. Fictitious, it's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding, didn't want to speak with me, get to know me. Fictitious, it's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding, didn't want to speak with me, get to know me. Fictitious, it's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding, didn't want to speak with me, get to know me. Fictitious, it's beyond that.
Okay, so that was Kendall Taylor basically speaking his piece on this whole situation with Fantasia and her father. I have never heard anything bad about Kendall until Fantasia's daddy came out here and said the shit that he said the other day. And I'm inclined to believe Fantasia and I'm inclined to believe Kendall. I just think that Fantasia daddy looking for a motherfucking moment. And that's what a lot of folks be doing. Looking for a goddamn moment. That's what they be looking for. That's just what they be looking for. So, Daddy Tasia, stay your ass where you need to be. We don't need another Brorilla. We don't. But y'all, that's pretty much all that I got for today. Be sure to tune in later on tonight because we have the chasing panel at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And then we have, once again, we got the Scene ATL tonight at 8 o'clock. Right after the chasing panel. And then, of course, I have a story time for you guys at 9:30 right after the Scene ATL. So make sure you guys tune in. So with that being said, be sure to go and pick up my book, That's Why You're Lonely. It is available on Kindle Books as well as Amazon. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Hit that 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact the bitch, I'm the reason, when it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's giving.
Big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run it south. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?